Greetings everybody, this is Stormy with the capital Z. Welcome to another WarCraft the audio commentary. This time around we shall be covering up a game over Turtle Rock. The matchup is going to be Undead versus Human, and let's see how this comes out. This is once again taken from Battle.net. This replay is actually picked up from the W3, not W3, it is WCReplays.com. The old, the old good old site, which I don't think many people use anymore after W3 Arena came into rise. Undead player going for Crypt first, as you can see. Human player going for pretty standard wall off. Nothing too very special. We're just gonna speed things up a bit, and things will get a bit interesting just as this, just as basically the altars come up. I'm still facing this little lag issue with the recording. I don't know what's up with that. Altars are up, and we're gonna slow down a bit. Human dropping a farm towards the outer end of his base. He's gonna use the Archmage, and he's probably gonna do some power creeping. So human player did send out his militiamen towards his close spawn location, that is, just to check up whether the Undead player is there or not. He does know that his enemy is not nearby. So it's going to be a cross spawn or an opposite spawn for him. So at this point, seeing by the locations of both players, this creep camp and especially this Ogre Magi, this is the most important creep. This is the most important creep in this whole map. The one who kills it and takes the item for himself will be the one who will be having a lot of advantage throughout the game. Crypt as basically Crypt Fiends is going to pull in a few of those turtles, and the creeping has begun for human player. I mean the Undead player. Human player is already hitting level 2 by taking out this green camp. He got a Gloves of Haste, a Slipper of Agility, decent items for the start, not too very special. Oh my lag! I don't know why it's happening. I don't know. I really don't know. Maybe I should delete a few of the old videos. I guess they're causing some problems, or I don't know, because I have a super PC right now. So anyways, human player going for the expansion point. Well, I'm going to say this is the close spawn point for him, and he's not checking up. It seems like he is going for an expansion. He's also towering up his base. He went for a complete wall off, and he will be successful in taking out this camp rather easily with those that many militiamen. Undead player creeping on his side of the map. He is creeping this orange camp. He's not going for any kind of rush. He has not done too much of scouting. Basically, he hasn't even exited his area. If we just do this, okay, he actually did. Okay, he did send in one skeleton warrior towards the enemy base. So okay, we at least know that. We at least know that he sent in his skeleton warrior towards the enemy base to check it up, and the other one was going over here. He knows where he is, and oh my, he's gonna take this camp right now. Human player got the expansion, and the creep, basically the one which you want to get outside, is staying pretty inside, and Undead player opting to go after the Ogre warriors before anything else. Now is a good time to go for the Magi. You should kill it and then get yourself that very necessary Watcher Ward. Yep, that is the Watcher Ward. That's going to be giving you the vision throughout the game, and this is basically the way towards your enemy base, unless and until you're using this path. So it will be giving him a lot of advantage. Human player seemed like he wanted to go for this camp, but no, he turned his back, and okay, I guess he's actually looking for the Undead player. He doesn't know where he is. He did not send out any scout towards the other side. He doesn't. Okay, maybe I was wrong again. He's going for the red camp. I don't know if creeping out this kind of a camp with is even possible with just what the army that he has, and his base is being attacked right now. Undead player is rolling. He is taking out those peasants. He took out that under construction guard tower. Human player needs to TP back right now, but it seems like he's gonna stay there and finish off the creeps, basically. Finishing off the creeps gave him level 4, and I guess that was worth it. He lost, I can only see one corpse over here, so I guess he lost one peasant. And if they're now going for the human player's expansion point, he does have one guard tower up and ready. That's going to be helping him defend this place. And the player gonna go right after the other one, which is under construction. Human player power repairing it, and I'm not sure whether it's gonna survive or not. He's gonna cancel it though. Does not want to risk it. Human player needs to come in here and well, he needs to do something about this. Undead player is rolling. He is dealing some great amount of damage. And Undead player actually got here in the nick of time. He got here exactly when he needed to, because if he would have let the human player build his towers and all just a bit more, it would have been really rather difficult for him to take out the defensive units, defensive structures in other words. 2 towers are up nonetheless, and human player has dropped 3 towers in his main as well. Those will be coming up pretty soon as well. It's really easy, this the expansion point that which is basically a close spawn point on Turtle Rock is rather easy to defend because there isn't a lot of distance between the bases. I guess this would be the easiest spot that you can defend. We only have this little waterway, this little pond, I don't know what you might want to call it, a little pond over there that basically from which you have to turn around and go, that blocks your path. Apart from that, it is the closest possible expansion you can get. So human player is having a nice little item set, slip of agility, 2 of them, gloves of haste, a boots of Quel'Thalas, and a robe of magic. Probably gonna sell off an item or 2 from them at some point of the game. Undead player getting the Lich. Lich is heading into the battle, while the Undead player is very carefully keeping his crypt fiends alive with that death coil. Undead player is playing very rather safe at the moment. At this very moment, he's not going too much into the battle, and human player now having some time to recuperate. He sold off, I guess he sold off 1 slipper and going to buy a few items. He sold off the other one as well. He also sold off the boots of Quel'Thalas, and oh my, he's gonna go for a mechanical critter. A rather unusual choice. Undead player will probably know that is a mechanical critter because it was literally in front of him. I don't know if he's gonna kill it soon enough or not. And at this point, oh my, I don't know if the Undead player will be able to launch a successful attack. Human player is looking strong. He has a number of towers. He has the shop that's gonna be helping him a lot. Nova being used, and that nuking ability, the sniping ability, is coming into play. Undead player pulling in a few ghouls, and ghouls along with that is level 1 unholy aura. They're going to be devastating against the human player. Human player now cornered into that little choke point. That's not really a choke point, that is an actual corner, and Undead player is going to take out those footmen. Human player is just surviving on the water elementals at this point. Undead player is dealing a lot of damage, hitting really hard. Human player needs to be, yeah, that's where he needs to be. He needs to be close to the guard towers. Undead player doing the wise choice, making the wise decision rather, attacking the arcane vault. He's attacking the arcane vault, and nice little death coil over that peasant to kill off the peasant that was constructing that tower. He's gonna try and power build it, no, and it's going to go down. Another player getting himself some optional statues. I guess he got the black, no, did not get the black citadel yet. The meat wagons coming into play. Meat wagons are going to be heading in there, and they're going to be instrumental in trying to take out the expansion. Although they won't be doing extra damage to the guard towers, they perform really well as compared to ballistas or glaive throwers. Yeah, that's what you call them in the Frozen Throne expansion, glaive throwers. I don't know, that's a very weird name, glaive thrower fiends. I don't know, I guess the Undead player, I mean, Undead player has so many fiends at this point. This is what, 7? He has 7, 8. He has 8 fiends at the point. 8 fiends, and human player, I mean, as good as his micro game can be, he is definitely not equipped to deal with 8 fiends at once. And the meat wagons coming to play, he's gonna use that attack on area, attack on ground ability. That is, it's not an ability, attack ground. I don't know what to call it. I really don't know what to call it right now. There is too much heat going on right now. Both players are constantly under pressure. Another player is under pressure of trying to take out this expansion, while at the same time human player is under pressure of not having to lose it. He set it up with so much resources, and there is no second hero. Oh no, human player actually has a second hero. He has an MK, but the MK is blocked. He's blocked inside that tree wall. That is really so bad. This is such a crucial point of the game, and the human player needs that MK, and without that MK, I mean, human player's army is going to be easily killable. That MK, the support at MK, that Stormbolt is so much needed at this point to kill off the fiends. And that player playing very carefully, using that Nova and those fiends. I mean, he is dealing some great amount of damage. And now going to go after the footman also a bit with those meat wagons. The meat wagons are going to be dealing a lot of damage. And once he right clicks over the town hall, I mean, that town hall is going to go down. Human actually got the upgrade. He also actually got a double upgrade over the building. That is, you don't usually see that. He got double armor upgrade over the buildings. That's going to be giving some extra armor to the towers as well. Towers will be a bit more stronger than what they normally are. And where's the MK? MK is still stuck. He's still freaking stuck. And okay, now he's free. He's going to come in, and human player has he's literally lost all of the units that he had. Now pulling in a few more, but these units are gonna die really easily. As I said, they're gonna die really easily. Human player definitely needs to have an arcane tower or two over here because of the decayed units are, and oh my god, just devastating damage of Coil Nova. Coil Nova, the sniping ability of the Undead coming into play, and you can see that Undead player is playing very dominantly, and this is slowly and steadily becoming a one-sided game. Only now human player managing to take off one obsidian statue. He's pulling in spellbreakers. Spellbreakers might just be the key. If he manages to make enough on time, he has one sources back there. He doesn't want it back there. Here comes the Stormbolt being used over the fiend, and oh my, Archmage is going to go down. The sniping ability. And I guess this has turned out into a one-sided game now. Although the human player probably has a lot of resources right now. He may just be able to rather defend himself, stay inside his base, basically retrain his army. He definitely had to pull out those peasants. At this point of a time when your peasants are trying to run away, I mean, what you need to do is rather scatter them out a bit. They have a better chance of surviving because at this point only 2 of them come back home to tell the tale. But in that case, the Undead player won't be going into all directions trying to follow him. Human player is playing very defensively now. His gold mine is at 3000 gold nearly, and he will be needing the expansion sooner than later. He does know that Undead player does not have an expansion, but he is going kind of all in. He's training more and more ghouls, and the ghouls are rather instrumental in this battle. They're filling the gaps. They're being the forward lines over here, and they are really squishy. They're easily killable, and once they're casted with slow, they can become really bad in terms of attacking as well. But they are filling the gap. They're staying in front. They're dying, but at the same time, they're preventing the human player from attacking the Undead player's ranged weaponry. The Crypt Fiends, they're all alive. Human player now going in sort of an all-in. And oh my, the altar went down. And the human player has left the game. So that is GG. Human player did not have the altar to revive his hero. The MK went down, and that was the point when he completely gave up. So I guess this guy just wants to have a little fun, continued the game a bit. So hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Z out. Bye bye. How do I? There it is.